Hello adventurer, in today's guide we are going to use 5 hidden item interactions to gain powerful buffs and power-ups until our next long rest. These are obtainable in Acts 1 and 2, and I have ordered them based on how early you can get each one. The Shapeshifter Boon's Ring is obtainable as soon as you enter the Druid Grove. It is carried by the strange ox. You could kill the ox and loot the ring, but this is risky, particularly in honor mode. Instead, we will buy it from him with the help of a little cheese. First, have at least 200 gold or items of that value. Speak to the 3 tieflings nearby and convince them to stay. They will move away. Do the next part before helping Arabella, or the other tieflings will help you and join the fight. We want them to stay neutral. Find the entrance to the underground hideout. Shapeshift into a gnome or halfling. Enter and make your way to the other exit. Activate it by pulling the rope. Then, fire one shot at the strange ox, initiating combat. Escape into the hideout immediately to end combat. This is why we did not want anyone to help us. Go back to the ox and try to talk to him. He will be angry, but willing to accept gifts to improve our relationship. Instead, we will use the trade window to buy his ring, and ignore his bad attitude. The ring gives us a 1d4 bonus on all checks when disguised, just like guidance. And yes, it stacks with guidance. That's a potential +8 or an average +5 to every conversation check, as well as our attempts to lockpick or shove enemies off a cliff. Even better, you do not need to wear the ring to keep the buff. Simply equip the ring, cast Disguise Self, then remove the ring. The effect will stay as long as you remain disguised or until you long rest. The Boots of Striding are obtained by Minthara, which means you are unlikely to miss them. If you want the boots right away, make sure you do not side with her and do not shove her into a bottomless pit. If you want to recruit her in Act 2, you can simply knock her out with a non-lethal attack and take the boots anyway. She will be back. For this method, you need a way to cast Guidance, which can be granted to any character by the silver pendant found near the Druid Grove. Equip the boots and cast Guidance. Then, swap to a different pair of boots and manually cancel Guidance. You are now immune to shove, knockback, prone, slipping, and being moved against your will. This bonus will not show anywhere, but it will be active until long rest. You can do this with each party member to grant everyone immunity to these effects, which is particularly useful against magical knockback or your own ice surfaces. If you missed the boots for any reason, the same effect can be granted by wearing the mighty cloth bought from Quartermaster Tally in Act 2. The Shadeclinger Armour is bought from Quartermaster Tally at Last Light Inn in Act 2. It grants advantage on all saving throws while obscured. This is powerful, but we want advantage on all saving throws all the time, without even wearing it. To do this, go to camp, equip the armor in a dark area, then take it off. The buff will remain until long rest. You can do this for all party members. The Shield of Devotion is also bought from Quartermaster Tally at Last Light Inn in Act 2. This shield gives you a free level 1 spell slot per long rest. If you are a sorcerer, you can turn it into infinite sorcery points and spell slots. Equip the shield and gain a level 1 spell slot. Convert it into a sorcery point. Unequip and re-equip the shield. It will grant you a fresh level 1 spell slot. Repeat as many times as you like. To speed up the process, have no other available spell slots to convert. Then, bind the shield, a second shield, and the Create Sorcery Point skill to your custom bar for efficient swapping. Drakethroat Glaive is bought from Roa Moonglow once you meet her in Moonrise Towers. Do not kill her in Act 1 at the Goblin Camp. It grants you the ability to enchant a weapon with Draconic Elemental Weapon, giving it +1 to attack rolls and adding a 1d4 elemental damage of the chosen type. You probably knew that instead of enchanting the glaive itself, you can drop any weapon on the floor and enchant it with this ability until long rest. Did you know that a sorcerer can use Twinned Spell to enchant 2 weapons at the same time? But what if you want to enchant every weapon of every party member? 2 is just not enough sometimes. Go to Withers, recruit a hireling, and give them the glaive. Drop all the weapons you want to enchant, and enchant 1. Go back to Withers, and dismiss the hireling through him, with the glaive still equipped. Now, rehire the same character, and they will come back with the glaive's ability refreshed. Repeat as many times as you like. You can hire the sorcerer, level them to 3, and twin the spell to save time. Which item has been most useful in your honor run? Did I miss any secret interaction? Let me know in the comments. I hope you learned something new, and if this guide helped you, liking it can help it reach more people. I wish you the very best on your adventures. May your enemies fear you and your allies cherish you. And remember, when things get tough, say cheese.